Valdangelo. I'll give it this. It doesn't suck. I'm gonna be honest, I'm surprised Rick Riordan didn't make them a couple, because as much as I adore both Solangelo and Cleo, they kind of ended up being like jammed into the story. I'm just surprised he didn't go for a Leo and Nico romance. Like, the characters are both single, it was right there. I'm not gonna put it like I really like them being shipped, because they have almost no scenes together. I don't ship it, and I don't like it, and I don't really think it's cute. But it could have been if Rick Riordan had gone in that direction. And you know, more of a like Leo and Nico friendship wouldn't have been too bad. Leiper? I don't like Leiper, okay? It's so obviously platonic. It's just the most platonic of platonic of platonic. I can't speak. Is that Leo and Rick? No. It sucks. Like, they don't really have much of a friendship at all. They kind of do in Tower of Nero, but even then, it's like in a few pages. I do like their friendship, I'll be honest. I really like their friendship. But romantically, no. Apollo and Reyna? Nothing beats how bad Apollo and Reyna is, okay? That's literally a ship that exists solely to make fun of how bad it is. I don't understand why people ship it. It's only really shipped by people who thought it was gonna become canon, so they wanted to ship it, but like, I don't see how you actually see any romantic potential there. Healing her heart, like, that's so dumb and cliche. That's why Reyna was like, LOL, and nope. Lucabeth's pretty bad. I just hate Burglaris enough and Reyna enough to put it before, but like, it would have been more not okay if Lucabeth had become canon. Same with Percy and Luke. I'm putting it after Luke and Annabeth, because at least Luke and Annabeth have a friendship. I don't understand why people are so set on the idea that Percy had a crush on Luke. I don't dislike people headcanoning Percy as bisexual. I don't understand why you're so set on the idea that he would have feelings for Luke. He doesn't describe Luke as attractive that much. Saw Luke? There are things I don't like about it, but I do think it's cute. Samira and Magnus. That's almost as platonic as Leiper. I feel like the friendship deserves more credit. Romantically, no. Next one's Persico. I understand Persico. No one wants to talk about it, but Rachel, Perlipso, and even Reyna had more potential to be canon than Persico. Despite this fandom's hating on Rachel actually could have become canon, whereas Persico could not have. It is cuter than Perlipso and Rachel and Reyna. I'll give it that. It could have been interesting if it were canon. It would have been a very interesting direction for the franchise, but I don't think Rick Riordan was ever actually planning on taking it. Like, I do like it. I don't think it ever could have become canon. Rainico. No. Bottom category. Allow me to get up on my soapbox. Rainico is gay erasure. It's very simple. And people try to justify it by saying, oh, this fandom ships straight characters with people of the same gender all the time. But that's not the same thing. First of all, there's nothing implying that a character is only straight. A supposedly straight character could equally be bi, you don't know. Piper, anyone? By headcanoning these characters as gay or bi or whatever, you're adding diversity to the story, to the fandom. You know, people headcanoning Percy as bisexual, that's great, they're adding diversity. But headcanoning Nico, who is gay, as straight, is doing the opposite. You're taking away diversity. It's kind of like how it's not okay to whitewash characters. Like, you know, it's not okay to draw characters like Hazel, Leo, Piper as being white or as having lighter skin tones than they actually have, but Percy, who is canonically white, there's this great artist out there, I can't pronounce his name for the life of me, Marquet, I don't know, on Instagram, he draws Percy as Latino and as a person of color, and that's great because he's adding diversity, you're adding diversity, but if you took a person of color and made them white, you'd be removing diversity, and that wouldn't be okay. In the same way, headcanoning supposedly straight characters as not straight is okay because you're adding diversity, but headcanoning canonically gay characters as straight isn't. And I know people try to justify it by saying they're headcanoning him as bi, but that really just seems like an excuse to me. I don't like comparing fictional characters and real life hypotheticals, but bear with me for a moment. Imagine if a gay guy told someone, yeah, like I'm only attracted to guys, and then that person went, oh, I think you're bi, or something like that. Because that's basically you not wanting to accept the idea that the person is only ever going to be attracted to people of the same gender. And I know that sexuality can be a complicated thing at times, but like, even people who go, well, in my mind, he's bi, that really just strikes me as like an excuse people use. Like Will, for example. Will, the only thing we know is that he's attracted to guys. I don't mind you getting Will as bisexual because that doesn't, like, you're still adding diversity. And bi people do get discriminated against even by gay people, so. But like, for a character who's exclusively only attracted to guys, it really just feels like an excuse to ship him with girls. Shipping Reina with people, I don't like because I think she's better single, but I do understand it because Reina's romantic asexual. So like, as long as her attraction to the person is romantic and not sexual, then it's fine. Okay, Thalico is worse than Rainico though, because at least Rainico has a friendship. Thalia met Nico when she was 16 and he was 10. Sally Jackson and Paul Blofeld. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in I ship it. There could be a ship that I like more than another ship, but if I ship it, I'm still putting it up there. This, for example, is gonna go right here. I like Sally and Paul more than Sally and Poseidon. Who wouldn't call Sally Jackson a queen among women? Persebeth! Best ship in the Riordanverse, definitely. Best romance. 5 books dedicated to developing it. And even after that, we got like a ton of stuff in Heroes of Olympus. Persebeth's the best. Percy and Piper, they're both sort of goofballs. I really would have liked to see a Percy and Piper friendship. I really particularly like it romantically. Right here. Rachel. Rachel isn't good, but it doesn't deserve as much hate as it gets. It's not that bad. Like, if we pretend Persebeth doesn't exist, then it would have probably become canon. Just look at my bottom tier. There are so many worse ships out there than Rachel. Like, Percy could have chosen Rachel. It could have worked. I don't like it, but it's a cute ship. I don't ship it, obviously. I mean, you see Persebeth right there, my favorite ship. It doesn't suck as bad as this fandom portrays it to suck. This fandom just doesn't like it because it was the main obstacle of Persebeth. Percy and Reina? No. It's not as bad as Lena. It's worse than Jaina. She literally flirted with him once. I just hate shipping anyone with Reina bad because she later confesses in the Tyrant's Tomb about how she never felt like she wanted it and only felt like she was supposed to. I just don't see the potential for Percy and Reina. I just never felt like it could be a thing. Perlea's not bad. It seems very friendshipy to me. I don't understand why people would see it as romantic, but it ain't bad. I do think Thalia and Percy, it's cute. Reina and Piper. I don't really see why people would ship them because, I mean, they have almost no scenes together, but I do really like their friendship, and I like it better than Jaina. I'll say that. I'll put it here. Poseidon. I don't like it as much as this fandom does. Okay, I'll put it, like, right here in this category. Like, cause it's cute, but I don't ship it. Sally and Paul is better. Octachel. I really don't like Octachel. I don't get why people think it's cute. I really don't. Rachel is way too good for Octavian. I guess if Octavian were sane and not evil, I could kind of see it, but even then, Rachel is sworn off dating, and I kind of feel like Rachel's better single. Literally, they have one scene together, and Rachel spends that entire time being like, and just flat out ignoring him. Thana's cute. I'll put it just after Lae'zel. Because again, I think Reina's better single. Thalia too, for that matter. But if I had to ship Reina with anyone, it would be Thalia. It is a very cute ship. I do like it. Salt. I'm sorry. Sadie and Walt. Sadie and Walt. I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing that their ship name is Salt. So, I like them. I do like them. I ship them. I'll give it this. I do like it better than Blitzstone. It does not beat Charlena, but I really do like Sadie and Walt. Samir. It has more of a focus than Gunderkeen, so I'm going to put it before Gunderkeen, but not before Clarice. Am I going to put it before Clarice? No, because Them by the Fireplace and Battle of the Labyrinth is just Sanubis. I have to put Sanubis and Salt next to each other, but I do like Salt better than Sanubis. I do like Sanubis, but I like Salt that much better. But obviously I ship them both because they merged into the same person. Solangelo. It's my favorite, right aside from Persebeth. I know it's a trope and it's overrated and all this stuff, but it's also adorable. And my fangirl side cannot always contain herself. They're adorable. I really hope we get to see more of them because they're so cute. It's Trady, right? Like Travis and Katie, and also Connor is there. We're gonna put it right here. because honestly there's almost nothing said about them. I do like it because of this fandom. I like how there's just one like offhand mention from Percy. Katie Gardner is annoyed with the Stoll brothers now because they covered her cabin in Easter in a, I don't know, something like chocolate eggs or something. This fandom took that one offhand mention from Percy, just unanimously shipped it. You know, I generally don't like obsessive shipping because I feel like romance is overrated, but I do like that this fandom just unanimously took that one offhand mention from Percy and went, I ship it. Tysella! Tysella is so cute. I really like Tysella. Tyson and Ella are both just such amazing, innocent, wonderful characters. Carter and Zia. Zarter. Zarter goes in the top because I ship it. It's a little boring at times, I'll admit, but it is cute, so. Shelper, Shell and Piper. I like Shell and Piper, but I don't know if I ship it. Because this is something someone actually pointed out to me in my video on Tower of Nero. Sometimes it's hard to ship because, like, we know nothing about Shell. Other ships in the Riordanverse have been rushed, like Solangelo and Kaleo, but there's still enough known about, like, these characters and their personalities and how they interacted with the main characters and, like, the romance. There wasn't a lot of material there, but there was enough material for this fandom to explode, as it tends to, in fan content and fan fiction and fan art. With Shell and Piper, we don't even have that, because there's so little information on Shell, and she's seen so briefly, so it becomes difficult to ship, because there's just, like, virtually no canon information. Like, okay, I do ship them, because how can I not stan a gay Piper? I don't ship it as much as Jiper. I ship them both. I can't decide. So I'm putting them both in the top tier. This is my ranking. So I ship all these. These are all cute, but I don't ship them. These, they're okay. No real opinion. These, I don't like. These, I hate. So that is my tier rank. So let me know in the comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree? How would you have ranked these ships? And yeah, I don't know. Just tell me about ships in the Riordanverse and your reactions to this. I need to be scripted. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next week. Bye!